Have you ever noticed that the first line in the bio of most speakers at most pastoral church conferences is how big their church is and how quickly it got big? Is that a problem? Is that a positive? Is it neutral? Whatever it is, I think we need to talk about it. Hi, my name is Carl Vaders, and this is Overcoming the Tyranny of Results in Church Leadership from my longer talk, Desizing the Church. For over 40 years, and I've been in ministry for over 40 years, we've had what I call a linear view of size and health when it comes to church growth and church health. On the one end, you've got small churches, and they are presumed to be unhealthy. On the other end, you have big churches, and they are presumed to be healthy. And so for 40 years, we've only listened to the big church voices because we've presumed size equals health, and we really haven't paid enough attention to the small church voices that are healthy because well, we don't really think small churches can be healthy because if they were healthy, they must be getting bigger. This is a linear view of health and it's literally one dimensional. So here's my proposition. Let's divide that out into an XY axis and let's make it two dimensional at least. Let's look at the possibility that health and size can be differentiated and looked at through two different lenses. And when you do that, you end up with an XY axis that looks like this. And you still have the small and unhealthy churches. There are a lot of small churches that are unhealthy. You have big and healthy churches. There are a lot of big churches that are healthy. But you also allow for the possibility of big and unhealthy churches and for the possibility of small and healthy churches. And if that's the case, which it absolutely is, because take a look around, we've seen results far too many recently of unhealthy big churches. And thankfully, I know because I've been in a lot of them, there are a lot of healthy small churches that we can learn from. When we break it out this way, the teaching should not go from top to bottom, from big to small. It should go from right to left, from healthy to unhealthy, whatever the size may be. Now, healthy big churches are going to have more to teach to unhealthy big churches, and healthy small churches are going to have more to teach to unhealthy small churches, but it doesn't have to be exclusively that way. This is part of rethinking how we look at size in the church. We cannot equate size and health as equivalent. There's too much evidence to the contrary, both on the negative and on the positive. This isn't about big churches being bad. This is not about small churches needing to strive for more. This is about recognizing that health and size have nothing to do with each other. You can be healthy at any size. You can be unhealthy at any size. So let's not work towards size. Let's work towards health. For more information about this and other full-time talks that I can do at your conference, in your webinar, or at a multi-day workshop, go to carlvaders.com/speaking. When you get there, you'll see a whole menu of all kinds of information that I can bring to your group and a contact form that you can get a hold of me through.